On hand for the best in the world in amateur boxing. Marvelous boxing facility, not a bad seat in the house. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena, the very arena that will be the venue for the boxing competition in the now imminently forthcoming games of the 23rd Olympiad. And what you'll be seeing today will be pretty much a preview of some of the great amateur boxers that you'll be seeing in those summer games. We call it the World Amateur Boxing Championship Challenge. And today, when you see world champions go against World Cup champions, you'll be seeing the very best young amateur fighters, of course, in the world. Now, in the event that a World Cup champion is not available, the next noteworthy international contender will fight in his stead. We pick up, waiting the start of the second round. That's Pernell, Whitaker, age 20, Norfolk, Virginia, hovered over by Pat Nappy and Emmanuel Stewart, the American coach, and in this case, his assistant. And that's the opponent, Ramon Goire. He is a good fighter. In the first round, he outpunched the opponent, Whitaker. He showed that he was a quick, crisp puncher, had the edge in range and in reach. And the second round begins. Whitaker, a skilled counter puncher, knows what he's doing. He's been around, has the ability to come back. Didn't know the opponent. They had never fought before. Goire showing that he is a much better fighter than the fading Angel Herrera, who's been displaced. Watch Whitaker. He knows how to use the ring, but watch Goire, too. Goire was astonishing in the first round by my precepts because he came in basically unheralded, although the World Cup champion. And that quick knockdown, flash knockdown. And, of course, the mandatory 8 count. Whitaker mad at himself. Whitaker has some problems with balance. He showed that in a fight last December in Reno when the U.S. won against Cuba in a dual meet, but he came back to win that. Remember, in Olympic scoring, a knockdown counts no more than a score, an ordinary clean punch. No more than that by the precepts of Olympic scoring. And again, under the Olympic rules, you must hit with the white portion of the glove. In other words, technically, pronate the blow. Scoring is done by 5 judges at ringside. International judges. The referee controls the contest within the ring. The referee, in this case, Mr. Lowe's of Canada. The action continues, and Goire is getting the better of it. Whitaker is going to have to come back in this fight, too. He's going to have to stay close. Forget about that flash knockdown. Goire, again, had the edge in the first round. And in the second round, he still is maintaining that edge quite clearly. One of the things I like about Pernell Whitaker is his ability to keep his poise and learn about the opponent, though he was just off balance there and almost went down again. You saw him shake his head, rather disgusted with himself. He is not making his fight, but he has the ability to learn about an opponent as he goes, to study him. He's proved that over and over again. That's why he became the world champion back in 1982. Trying to get in with his left, but you saw Goire using his left. Like this kid Goire. Like the way he maintains position. I like the crispness of his punches. They're quick, they're sharp. There's no pawing by Goire. As we have seen, he has the ability to floor the opponent, to hurt. As a knockout punch. Whitaker is having trouble getting to him. There's no question about it. Quick exchange there. We approach the end of the round. The bell for round 3. Pernell Whitaker against Ramon Goire of Cuba. Whitaker, the defending world champion, but in deep trouble. The first 2 rounds won, I think, by Ramon Goire. It will take a tremendous comeback effort by the poised Whitaker if he is to rescue this fight. Referee, Mr. Lowe's from Canada. The judges are from Venezuela, Italy, Korea, Puerto Rico, and the Philippine Islands. Goire attacking quickly. And a caution from Mr. Lowe's to Whitaker about an apparent butt, though it wasn't visible to this reporter. Whitaker trying to go to the stomach and then up, getting in some lefts. Whitaker well aware that he must have a tremendous round. And he is beginning to work effectively to the stomach. Told you Whitaker's the kind of fighter who can come on, study the opponent during the course of a fight. And it looks to me he may be doing exactly that at this point in time. Third round action. But it will take a tremendous comeback, in my view, by Whitaker to have any chance at rescuing this decision. He's got Goire slowed up now. He was against the ropes and he wasn't moving the way he moved in the first 2 rounds. Whitaker, look at him go down to the midsection, then up with the right. Started with the left to the belly. Lowe's separates. Another caution to Whitaker. That's not a point deduction, remember? That's a caution, not a warning. Again, Olympic boxing rules. The 2 of them in virtual ring center. And Whitaker is connecting now. And Goire is not the same Goire he was in the first and the second rounds. The movement is gone. The crispness gone from his punches. He is a tired fighter. And Whitaker is all over him. The task to keep throwing leather. Goire getting very little behind what punches he is throwing. Whitaker, a superb counter-puncher. Down to the belly again. It's working. It has slowed the opponent markedly. And Whitaker is all over Goire. Whitaker essaying the big comeback that he must have. The scoring here will be very interesting indeed. Don't forget, the judges, 20 points maximum for the winner of a round. And after that, it's discretionary by the judges. It takes a super effort ever to gain a 3-point edge in a round. They're fighting through the bell now. The action as you see it. This is amateur boxing. 3 minutes, 3 rounds, continuous action, a busy fight. And Whitaker feels he has made the comeback. And the crowd feels he has done it too. We await the decision. And in the meantime, let's go back to that second round and the flash knockdown of Whitaker. This was Goire when he was hot. Now watch closely. That left and then the right and then that left again. And Whitaker went down. Now we're ready for the decision.
In the blue corner from the United States.
Whitaker! Whitaker came back. They must have given him an extra point margin in order for him to come back and beat Goire, who apparently was well in command after the first 2 rounds. But Pernell Whitaker retains his World Amateur Lightweight Championship. Here they were fighting through the bell at the end of the fight. Difficulty hearing that bell to the fight is especially with the headgear on. And now, finally, it ends. Pernell, I tell you, that was some comeback. That was your first time against Goire, wasn't it?
Well, it was my first time fighting him. He was very tough. And I kept going. When I went back to the corner, they were telling me that I was going straight back instead of going to the side. And that's why he was catching me with some good shots. But when I went back, Emmanuel Stewart told me I was losing, so I had to have a strong last round. And I knew I was in shape, and I knew I could go to 3 minutes, so I just went out and gave it all I had.
Now, obviously, this is a preview for the Olympic gold. You two are the best in the world, without question, in your weight classification, because they've given up on Herrera. You destroyed Herrera.
Well, I tried to go in, and I wanted to beat this guy real bad because I wanted Herrera to go to the Olympics, but since he gave me a good fight and a nice, hard, tough fight, I knew that he gonna be at the Olympics. And it's going to be another war between.
Quick answer here, Pernell. What have you learned from fighting him this time? Will you be better against him next time?
Next time I'll be very better because that was my first time, and I got to go back to the gym and, and practice on the mistakes I had made from this fight.
Okay. You're a good kid. Congratulations.
Thanks very much, Al.
Some fighter. Good luck to you. 2 judges gave him a 3-point edge. 2 gave him a 2-point edge. That's how Whitaker came back to win it.